to go to Florida now to discuss with former Oilers goaltender Dwayne Rollison. He was in net during the Oilers' last Stanley Cup run in 2006. Good morning. Thanks so much for being on the program this morning.
Morning. No problem. Anytime.
So this must bring back a ton of memories for you. Can we go back to 2006 for just a moment and give us your thoughts and sort of tap into your emotions and tell us how these players are likely feeling right now?
Well, yeah, there's a lot of emotions going on, especially when you're in the city of Edmonton playing games there. The city is like no other city. They support every city supports, but the craziness that goes on, and like everyone's out, everyone's, slapping you in the back. It's nonstop, and it's awesome. It's one of the most electric cities that you can play in during the playoffs. And my sons and I were just out for Game 6, and it's crazy out there. And I hate to use a different word, because it is just crazy. It's electric. It's exciting to play in, but at the same time, it's tough. It's tough to play in, and it's tough to stay focused. And the guys are doing a great job of staying focused and focusing at the things that they got to control, and that's trying to win a hockey game.
Trying to win a game. And our reporter on the ground was describing how Oilers fans have tried to bring some of that craziness to Sunrise for the games. And, Saturday night, not the outcome that many people were hoping for or expecting. In your analysis, what happened? Because as we said in the introduction to you, it looked like the Oilers outplayed Florida, but the Panthers won.
Yeah, and that's playoff hockey. Like, you never know what's going to happen, and that's why we play the games, and that's why it's one of the hardest trophies to win. You just never know what's going to happen, and I felt the team did dominate. They ran into a hot goalie who stood on his head and gave his team a chance to win. And talked to Stuart Skinner the last couple of rounds, and I said, just focus on the things you can do and control the things you can do, and give your guys a chance to win. And that's what Bobrovsky did. He just did it for his team, and Florida was able to capitalize on a couple bounces that sort of went their way, and the Oilers weren't able to capitalize on the bounces. And it's, anything can happen in playoff hockey, and you can dominate and put up 70 shots and still lose a game, or you can put up 5 shots and win a game. So, that's just the way it is. And, if the Oilers keep doing what they're doing, they got a great chance of coming back and even the series tonight.
So Bobrovsky stopped all 32 shots that he faced. Do you think this series will come down to be a battle of the goalies?
Yes and no. Obviously, both teams are phenomenal. They're great teams. They're there for a reason. They got great depth, and they play their systems to a T. And now it's just coming down to who can capitalize on their chances. And the goalies, both of them are great goalies, and they'll give their team a chance to win day in and day out. And it's just who's going to be able to capitalize on their opportunities.
So tonight, Game 2, what does the team need to do to step up to get a win before they come back to Canada?
Well, I think just play the same way, but capitalize on their chances. They had some great chances that they didn't capitalize on. They had some empty nets that they missed. Obviously Bobrovsky made some big saves on it, but guys were not hitting their spots on some backdoor shots that they're getting a half the net. They got to get it up higher, and they get 3 breakaways. You got to try to get at least one of those. Get a goal on one of those. So it's playoffs, so a lot of pressure, and a lot of the guys, it's their first time here, so they're feeling it, a little pressure, but at the same time, once the game one's done, it's out of the way, now they'll be able to play and relax and play their game. And if they can play their system and their style, there's a good chance that they get the split on the road, and that's what you want to do is get a split on the road, and then you're coming back. It's the best 3 out of 5 from that point on.
And I have to ask you lastly, Dwayne, I don't know if the players come to you for advice, but what do you say to the guys who, as you so rightly point out, are feeling a ton of pressure right now?
Yeah, not too many guys come to me. I talk to Stuart Skinner a lot. It's our relationship's a little bit different than anybody else. I text him and he texts me, or vice versa. When I was in Game 6, after pregame skate, he's chirping me and all that stuff. So, I'm just telling the guys, just go play the game, have fun. That's the biggest thing. You got to enjoy this moment. You never know when you're going to get back here, and you're going to enjoy it. Corey Perry's a little bit different. He's been there 5 times now, so not too many guys can say that. I think I played 15 years, and I was there twice. Into the finals, so it's tough to get there, and now they just got to enjoy the moment and just go have some fun. That's the biggest thing. Obviously there's a lot of pressure to win, but at the same time you got to enjoy the pressure. You got to enjoy the moment, and if they can do that, there's a good chance that they come out on top here.
Dwayne, thanks again. Really appreciate you taking the time to speak with us. Enjoy watching the game tonight.
Yeah, thank you very much.